Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode of Coaching Conversations. And I wanted to make you aware of something very cool that we're doing on a subscription basis, and we'll put a link in each one of our episodes. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing what we call an audio podcast workshop. That workshop will be roughly about 14 to maybe 20 minutes per episode, with each month having a theme from a coaching model, using feedback strategically, to coaching self-awareness, and so on. So if you could look in the body or in the content description of each episode, and you will see a link where you can join this subscription. These are literally 4 workshops every month teaching specific strategies to address a particular area of workplace coaching as it relates, again, to things like awareness, motivation, teamwork, and what have you. Here's the cool thing. It's only $10 per month, and each month you will get a handout that we will follow along with. So we also give you a tool for you to take notes as we go through each episode. We hope you'll check it out.
So Wisconsin has been quarantined, and we are only if we have essential jobs allowed to go to work. I've already had a client throw me a major curveball. And so I sit here and I think, we're off to our fastest start that we've had in 10 plus years. And while I started to feel like I wanted to complain, I started to think about, you know what? Not a bartender, not a waiter, not a waitress. I'm not a restaurant owner. And you know what? My wife and I sat down last night and we looked at our finances, and we're in good shape. And not everybody can say that. And I really hope that doesn't come off the wrong way. So I got up this morning and had a wonderful call with a great credit union in El Paso, Texas last night. GECU, amazing people, amazing organization, amazing training team. And I sat there and I thought, they're finding ways to service their new employees and their orientation. They're trying to find ways to help their members. And it was such a good thing. And often when you're the coach, the one delivering, we don't allow ourselves to receive things. And it's not because we're not open to it. It's just sometimes we're always the one in the position of giving. And I got off the phone, and a young man by the name of Jose, who's become a friend, he was so appreciative of my time. And I don't think I added a lot of value. I think I added a little bit maybe. But he was so appreciative. And it taught me, am I the most appreciative person in the world? I like to think I am. I can tell you I feel a lot more appreciative today after spending time with him. And I just sat there. And then I got a text from another person at that organization who's become a really good buddy by the name of Carlos. And I really marvel at what they do as a training team. And their leader, Michelle, and the whole team, it is about the user experience. I've never met a team really as passionate as they are about the user, the learner experience. And certainly, they're thinking, do we have to go remote? What do we need to do? And I sent an email to their CEO saying, I just want to give you, some perspective and get you to pause for a second, as I'm sure you're running around. And I immediately, with 1 hour, got a thank you from her. Think about that. And then I got a text last night from my friend saying, thanks for doing that. That really means a lot. So the reason I shared this story is the whole state of Wisconsin's been shut down. And my wife said to me, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to show people I appreciate them. I'm going to take the time to show appreciation. I created a lesson for the client that can't allow me in their facility right now, at least for the time being. And I've got to get creative. I've got to adapt. I've got to change. And I got to do whatever it takes to get through this. But I got to let people know I appreciate them. And the reason I share this is I saw one of the best posts on Facebook. A gentleman that I coach volleyball with said, you know what? Democrats, Republicans, I don't care who's right or wrong. Can you just stop fighting? We need leadership now. And it's the best thing I've read in months. Because you know what we need to do? We need to find people who need help. We need to find people who are less fortunate and say, what can I do to assist you? So currently I'm helping 4 people find jobs. The game's about to change big time for a lot of people. And we have to be resourceful, adaptable, open to change, flexible, and not think about me, but think about we.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagen and Progress Coaching.
Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21 day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.